What's up you guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Dynasty, and today we have another retail versus Kickwho review. Kobe 4 Protro, also known as the girl dad shoe. On the left side, which is the retail, and on the right side, which is the shoe from Kickwho. Start with the box. So the tag on both box looks pretty good, you guys. Looks like pretty much the same font feel on the barcode. Kickwho has feel to on it too. The only difference I see is the skin on the box. You can see this is from the Kickwho. You can see it's not as detailed compared to the resale. That's pretty much it that I see on the difference between the two. The signature looking so good, and also the Kobe logo looks so good. Inside the box, both of them has this code on the side. This one, but Kickwho doesn't have a sticker like that, so that's the only thing difference. On the inside paper, I think the Kickwho's a little bit more thicker. Gift over here, I think it's the socks. Let's try and look what's on the inside. Socks, that's pretty cool. Now if you guys are interested in buying some products from Kickwho, you can use Dynasty at the checkout. We'll definitely give you some checkout. Just like I said before, I feel like Kickwho products are pretty good for like a second pair, use and abuse kind of stuff, kind of pair, keeping you guys retail brand new, or for like special events, or even for resale purposes on the retail, and just use the Kickwho products as everyday or whenever you like to use them. But anyways, right off the box, you guys, and seeing this shoe, I would say the upper leather, whatever materials that they use on the retail, is very close, or is pretty much the same, or very close to that whatever that Kickwho used. Some differences on the midsole, as you can see. This is the Kickwho right here. This is the retail. I would say just a little bit darker on the midsole, but it's nothing too crazy. You definitely, it's so hard to see side by side. On the foot, you won't see the difference. Side by side, it's kind of hard to detect, but if you really like stare at it, look at it, you would see like the midsole on Kickwho a little bit darker. But just like I said, it's nothing too crazy difference. Now and the other difference that I see on the shoe is the outsole. This is the retail, and this is from Kickwho. As you guys can see, the retail is more of has this marbly look, more whiter, and the Kickwho is not as marble, just like the retail. Herringbone styles, they got it. It's just the marbly look, but that's the outsole. So if you guys gonna walk at it, it's gonna cover with dirt and stuff, so you won't really notice those. But for if you're buying stuff online, that's pretty good to note. It's gotta be really marbly look, very translucent outsole for this Kobe girl dad. Also, the stuff that I see the difference between the shoe is the stitching from Kickwho just stop right there, and the retail, it goes all the way through. But just like I said, close up look, you guys, on the material on the upper, the Kickwho got it pretty down. That's what I noticed on every Kickwho products. The bigger material, like the upper and all, they got that thing down. It's just the small details, especially the coloring has a very slight difference. You barely see on. If it's on foot, it's already hard to see side by side. And also the stitching, very slight difference. Retail is more tight and small, while Kickwho is a lot bigger and it's not as tight. And this is also another close-up look on the upper leather. This thing has a lot of movement, just like the retail. The signature on the shoe, they got it down, same size, same color and everything. And the inside, they even have the padding right. Has very good padding. If anything, this is from Kickwho right here. If anything, Kickwho has more padding compared to the retail. And the stitching on the inside, this is from the Kickwho right here. So it's pretty cool. They got it down on every detail. I don't see no difference on the stitching, even the size of it. I would say it's the same. Whatever the nylon or whatever the stitching they use, it's a different kind of shade of green. This is a little bit darker and this is a little bit more shinier on the retail. But it's kind of hard to see side by side already. So on the foot, you can't notice it. The Kobe logo on the tongue, got it down. Even the laces is pretty much the same. So that's pretty much it. The difference between these two shoes, I would say the midsole and the outsole, which is it's really hard to detect side by side. Pretty sure, barely notice on foot. So you're gonna watch out there if you're planning to buy stuff online. But if you already have this pair of girl that you just want to have a use and abuse pair, Kickwho is one of the good ones too. If you want to consider it, you can use Dynasty at the checkout. This is the stitching on the Kickwho, and also the tag glued in there. Stitching has this white stitching on the retail. Retail has a white stitching on the inside. Kickwho has a black stitching. Here's the tag, 23, 24. And Kickwho's tag is 23, 23. Give you guys another side by side look on this two shoe from Kickwho and retail. The upper, once again, I would say the upper material, you guys, they got it down. The back end of the two, I would just say a very slight darker color from Kickwho, but kind of hard to detect. I hope you guys can see it on the camera. It's so hard to detect on side by side already. So good way to know if you guys buying online, if you guys want to know if your pair is authentic or not. For me, I think the biggest thing if you're gonna buy stuff online is the outsole. Gonna be really marbly for the retail. Kickwho is not as marble as it seems. The weight of the two pretty much the same. So yeah, basing on the materials on the upper, cannot thing down, so I won't even check on those. Maybe stitching, but kind of hard to detect if you don't have the retail side by side. So yeah, that's a pretty good shoe from Kickwho. If you guys are interested in getting you guys a pair from their website, you can always use Dynasty at the checkout. They'll definitely give you some discount. Anyway, that's it from me for today's video, you guys. See you on the next one. Let me just give you a quick 360 on the other shoe before you go. Compare it with my other retail pair. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this pair right here from Kickwho. See you guys next one.